thanks for tuning in to Sin's Workshop. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So, this is going to be my September TBR list. Woo! I was able to read 12 books last month, so, you know me, I always set my sights really high for like 16 books, but I'm reining it in a little bit this month. I'm trying to be a little bit more realistic. So first, I do want to talk about my two 30 page a day reads. There we go. Kind of a tongue twister for me. Don't know why. So these are two books that I will read 30 pages or 30 minutes of every single day. So even if I don't get to read anything else, I at least know in the morning with my cup of coffee, I will read these books. The first one is Queen's Catacombs by Jordan Bartlett. I don't have a physical copy of this book, only a digital ARC, so I can't really feature it here. My next one is going to be after I finish that. That one really shouldn't take me more than 12 days to read. But it's going to be Silver in the Bone. Look at this, gorgeous. This is my Owl Crate version. I'm so excited. So pretty. This is going to be my next 30-page a day read after that. Alright, next I'm going to talk about my book clubs. So, there are two books I'm part of. One is my book club, Read with Sin's Workshop, which we will be reading Legends and Lattes. This is the Fairy Loot exclusive edition. Super cute, super pretty, love it. If you want to join me in reading this, we're going to start reading this. First chat day is going to be not this coming week, because I want to give people time to buy the book, but the week following. So, if you want to go ahead and join me, I will include links in the description below where you can join my book club. I'm really looking forward to this. And then I'm also the host. I work for Barnes & Noble. I'm also the young adult book club host at my local store. And Multitude of Dreams is the book club pick this month. So, of course, we'll be reading this one if you want to join me. If you're local, you live in Fort Lauderdale, and you want to join me, we do meet up in store for this one at the end of the month. October 3rd. Pretty sure. October 3rd to Tuesday. This is an Edgar Allan Poe retelling, The Mask of Red Death, and it is a gothic romantasy. I mean, you had me at gothic, really. You had me at Poe. I love Edgar Allan Poe. So if you love Edgar Allan Poe, you're into gothic romantasy, check it out. I'm really excited for it. I'm super excited for it. All right. And then my audiobooks. The first one I'm going to read, my goal is to try to get 2 audiobooks in. It doesn't always work out that way because, life. But my first audiobook is going to be The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. I just have to read this series. I need to see what it's all about. Especially because I didn't really like her adult fantasy book, Book of Night. Will I read the sequel? Yes. Did I like it? It was okay. Meh. So I want to see what her young adult fantasy is all about to see if it's better, if I'm going to be able to connect to her writing style more there than with her adult fantasy. And then this is one that's been on I just forgot it was even on my audiobook library on Scribd. It's The 1000th Floor. And it's a trilogy. And I have all 3 books in my Scribd library. And I'm like, why have I not... Like, you look interesting. I remember you. I'm going to read you. So, there's that. Alright, and now for my weekly reads. So, these are books that I read Monday through Friday. I don't touch them on the weekends. Monday through Friday, sometimes I can read more than one, sometimes not. So, we'll see what happens there. The Great Texas Dragon Race. Again, I don't have a physical copy of that book. This is the book I promised the publisher I was going to read last month, and for some reason I confused it with Follow the Shadows. And I'm really, really disappointed about that. And I'm really mad at myself for telling the publisher, yeah, I'm going to do this for you, and then not living up to my promise, because I hate doing that. So, publishers, once again, I am so sorry for letting you down on that. Thank you again for just sticking with me. Probably because they know I've never done this before, and it's just like, we understand. And they tend to give me a lot of ARC, so just like, it's okay. Thank God. Thank you. Thank you. And so that's the first one. All right. Next, I got a nice little stack here. First up, find him where you left him. At dawn he'll be gone and you'll be here forever. This is a horror. Young adult horror. Really excited. Light Struck by Sunyamara. If you have not read the first book, The Darkening, go read it. It's so good. And I'm so excited because the book left off on a cliffhanger and I'm so excited to get to read it. You have no idea. I just need to see what's going to happen. Alright, A British Girl's Guide to Hurricanes and Heartbreaks. I really hope I don't need to have read the first book. What was it? A Cuban Girl's Guide to Teen Tomorrow in order to really connect to this book, but we'll see. We'll see. There might be Easter eggs to the first book, but thank you, publisher, for handing this book to me. Everyone's Thinking It. Again, this is another ARC from the publisher. Let's read this first paragraph. Within the walls of Woodbury Hall, an elite boarding school in the English countryside, reputation is everything. But aspiring photographer Iyanu is more comfortable observing things safely from behind her camera. Okay. I really want to see what that's about, even more so. Alright, tell me what really happened. Alright, I think this is really cool because told entirely through first-person police interviews. At 14, this riveting YA mystery asks what really happened to their friend. I think that's really cool. I've never read something in this format before, and I think that that's going to be really, really interesting. I'm excited. I'm excited. Alright, The Last Heir to Blackwood Library by Hester Fox. I love Hester Fox. She does a bunch of witchy books, and I love every single one of them. I haven't read, oh God, which one is it? I read The Witch of Willow Hall, The Widow of Pale Harbor. I need to read A Lullaby for Witches and Orphan of Cemetery Hill, because oh my God, her writing style, she is so atmospheric, she's so gothic, she's so good. She's one of my new favorite authors, honestly. This Delicious Death by Kayla Cunningham. I'm really looking forward to this. Her first book, My Dearest Darkness, did feel a lot like, yeah, this is definitely your debut, so I'm hoping, not to say her storytelling's bad, but you can definitely tell that she was a novice, as if I'm one to talk, but when you read a lot, you tend to recognize things like that. But I'm really hoping that this one is going to be a little bit more developed, I should say. When four best friends with hunger for human flesh attend a music festival in the desert, they discover a murderous plot to expose and vilify the girls and everyone like them. This summer is going to get gory. So, yeah, excited for that. And then last but not least, Wayward by Amelia Hart, another witchy book. I'm excited. Weaving together the stories of these three extraordinary women across 5 centuries, Wayward is an enthralling novel of female resilience and the transformative power of the natural world. So, really looking forward to that. Hopefully it doesn't disappoint me, but you know. So, that's only, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 12 for the ebook, 13 for the other ebook, and then 14 for the audiobook. I can do that. I can do 14. Anyway, thanks again for tuning into my TBR list for this coming month. I hope you all have a wonderful month yourselves, and as always, happy reading.